Artificial intelligence is advancing at a remarkable pace. In just the past few years, AI systems have started writing reports, analyzing data, and even assisting with complex decision-making inside companies. With so many new capabilities, it's natural to ask a serious question: which jobs are truly safe? But even as some tasks become easier to automate, there are still certain types of work that remain surprisingly difficult for AI to replace. In this video, we'll explore the kinds of jobs that machines still struggle with, and why human skills may remain essential for much longer than many people expect. The first category includes professions that rely heavily on deep human interaction. Jobs such as therapists, counselors, social workers, and certain types of healthcare professionals depend on empathy, trust, and emotional understanding. While artificial intelligence can analyze language and detect patterns in conversation, it does not truly experience emotions or understand the subtle dynamics of human relationships. In many situations, people are not simply looking for information or solutions. They are seeking reassurance, empathy, and the feeling that another person genuinely understands their situation. These emotional and social dimensions of work are extremely difficult to automate. Because of this, roles that depend heavily on human connection are likely to remain among the most resilient in an increasingly automated world. The second category includes work that relies heavily on creativity and original thinking. Artists, designers, writers, filmmakers, and many creative professionals spend much of their time generating ideas that are new, unexpected, or emotionally meaningful. Artificial intelligence can produce images, music, and text, but it usually relies on patterns from existing data. Human creativity often goes beyond patterns. It combines personal experience, cultural understanding, and imagination to produce something genuinely original. In many creative fields, the value of the work is not just the final product, but the perspective and intention behind it. Because of this, roles that depend on deep creative judgment remain difficult for machines to fully replicate. A third category includes jobs that take place in unpredictable physical environments. Jobs such as electricians, plumbers, construction workers, and emergency responders often operate in situations that are constantly changing. Unlike controlled office tasks, these roles require quick judgment, hands-on problem solving, and the ability to adapt to unexpected conditions. Artificial intelligence performs best in structured environments where rules and patterns are clearly defined. Real-world environments, however, can be messy and unpredictable. Equipment fails, conditions change, and problems rarely appear exactly the same way twice. Because of this complexity, many skilled trades and field-based roles remain difficult to automate completely. Another category includes roles that require high levels of judgment, responsibility, and accountability. Professions such as judges, senior managers, policymakers, and medical specialists often make decisions that can affect the lives of many people. Artificial intelligence can provide data, analysis, and recommendations. However, the final decision in these situations usually requires ethical reasoning, contextual understanding, and human accountability. When decisions involve legal responsibility or major social consequences, organizations and institutions are often reluctant to rely entirely on automated systems. Human oversight remains essential in these roles, not only to interpret complex situations, but also to take responsibility for the outcomes. For this reason, many high-level decision-making roles are likely to remain strongly human-centered for the foreseeable future. A final category includes roles that depend heavily on long-term trust and personal relationships. Professionals such as teachers, mentors, consultants, and business advisors often build relationships with people over time. In these roles, the value is not only the information being shared, but also the trust that develops between individuals. Artificial intelligence can provide information and recommendations, but building genuine trust usually requires consistent human interaction and understanding. People often prefer to rely on individuals they know and trust when making important personal, educational, or financial decisions. Because of this, many relationship-driven professions are likely to remain deeply human-centered even as AI technology continues to evolve. Artificial intelligence will undoubtedly continue transforming the workplace in the years ahead. Many tasks that once required significant human effort are already becoming faster and easier with the help of advanced technology. However, as we've seen, not all forms of work are equally easy to automate. Roles that rely on empathy, creativity, adaptability, judgment, and long-term relationships still depend heavily on uniquely human abilities. Rather than completely replacing people, artificial intelligence is more likely to reshape how many professionals work, changing certain tasks while leaving others firmly in human hands. Understanding these distinctions can help individuals prepare for a future where human skills and technological tools increasingly work side by side.